Let's do a quick video on this subject because there are still people who use this to justify MK9's plot. These people claim that the series had to shift into an alternate timeline because everyone died in Armageddon, thereby proving that they've never played Armageddon or done basic research into older games and are only worth your attention if you're planning to make money parading their stupidity through the town square for all to see. No one died in Armageddon except Blaze and maybe Lee May, Kenshi and Shiva. The fact that they still had arcade endings suggests it's still possible for them to win despite seemingly fatal injuries, and the intro put Scorpion on the same team as Quan Chi, so it's probably not even canon. In Armageddon's Conquest mode, Taven faced off with Blaze and killed him. Up to this point, it had been claimed that Taven or Dagon winning would determine the fates of the gathered warriors. If one won, they'd be stripped of their powers. If the other won, they'd die. We didn't know which was which. Both Conquest mode and Taven's arcade ending claimed the warriors were instead made even more powerful, speeding up the process of Armageddon, which Taven would now need to find a solution for. No one was confirmed dead aside from Blaze, so there was plenty of room for the story to continue in a new direction. And even if we assume that the realms exploded the second Taven's kata concluded, that doesn't matter because MK9 retconned the outcome anyway so that Shao Kahn won, and I don't want to hear any arguments about Chronica's many timelines because that obviously wasn't intended back in 2011. If they were willing to retcon Armageddon's ending so that Shao Kahn won instead, they could easily have done a smaller retcon to make it that Taven's victory just solved the issue. And let's not forget that the original plan, based on what Ed Boon was saying in interviews, was that a lot of characters would die and not come back. Clearly there was a plan in place to continue the narrative of Armageddon into the future of that timeline. I seriously doubt they planned out this narrative with such massive ramifications for the future of the series without thinking about where they'd go from there, and then decided that they couldn't do anything with that story and did a soft reboot instead. It's fine to like the direction the story went in the relaunch, but to suggest that it had to happen indicates that you're either ignorant of the facts or being disingenuous to defend MK9, neither of which are good looks. If you've not looked into the games you haven't played, you'll look like a fool when you inevitably get something basic wrong, and if you have to lie to defend something, then you clearly don't think its actual positives are good enough to defend it. Share this video with people who make these food for thought claims, and maybe we can finally stamp such claims out for good.